You know what's weird? Your brain can scroll for 3 hours straight, but struggles to study for 10 minutes. It can binge junk food, replay embarrassing memories from 2017, and open the fridge 6 times in 1 hour like some kind of confused detective. But the second something becomes difficult, your brain suddenly acts like you're being hunted by a tiger. And that's not laziness. That's neuroscience. Because your brain was never designed to make you successful. It was designed to keep you comfortable. Which explains why you can watch productivity videos all day and still avoid sending one uncomfortable email. But here's the interesting part. There are people who genuinely enjoy hard things. People who exercise even when tired. People who wake up early without suffering. People who sit down to work without needing 15 motivational quotes first. What do they know that most people don't? The secret is not discipline, it's addiction. Because once you understand how your brain gets addicted to easy dopamine, you can actually reverse the process. You can train your brain to crave difficulty, not force it, crave it. But first, you need to understand why your brain keeps betraying you in tiny moments every single day. You sit down to work, laptop open, water bottle nearby. This time, you're serious. And then your brain whispers, let's just check one notification first. 10 minutes later, you somehow know who broke up on Instagram, what your school friend ate for dinner, and why a raccoon stole cat food in Canada. Meanwhile, your actual goals are sitting quietly in the corner watching this disaster happen in real time. Why? Because your brain loves quick, unpredictable rewards. Every scroll, every notification, every distraction, tiny dopamine hits. And dopamine is usually explained badly online. People call it the pleasure chemical. Not exactly. Dopamine is more about anticipation. It's the chemical that says, hey, this might be rewarding. Do it again. That's why checking your phone feels addictive even when the content isn't even good. You're not chasing happiness. You're chasing possibility. And social media figured this out perfectly. Refresh, reward. Refresh, reward. It's basically a slot machine in your pocket. Now here's the problem. Hard things delay reward. Exercise feels uncomfortable first, studying feels mentally painful first, cold showers feel like a human rights violation. So your brain naturally tries to escape effort. But something fascinating happens when you repeatedly survive difficult things. Your brain starts changing its prediction. It slowly realizes, oh, this discomfort isn't dangerous. And eventually, this discomfort actually leads to something good. That's when the switch begins. Think about exercise. In the beginning, your body hates it. After a while, missing workouts starts feeling strange. Same activity, different brain. Because the brain adapts to what you repeatedly do. And this completely changed how I see motivation. Your brain remembers what happens after discomfort, not before. Most people quit while feeling resistance, so the brain learns discomfort means stop. But if you stay a little longer, finish the workout, complete the task, survive the awkward conversation, your brain learns something different. Discomfort leads to reward, and that tiny shift rewires behavior over time. Which means every time you instantly quit, you train avoidance, and every time you stay a little longer, you train resilience. That's why confidence is not built by thinking, it's built by evidence. Your brain trusts proof more than promises. And honestly, that explains modern life pretty well. Most people today are overstimulated and under-challenged. We consume more than we create, scroll more than we struggle, watch other people build lives instead of building our own. And weirdly, that creates emptiness. Because humans actually need meaningful resistance. Some of the best feelings in life come after difficult moments. Finishing something hard, solving a problem, leaving your comfort zone and realizing you survived. That feeling hits deeper than cheap dopamine ever will. Because quick dopamine entertains you, earned dopamine transforms you, and there's a huge difference. Now here's where most people mess up. They try to change everything overnight. New routine, 5 a.m. wake up, gym, meditation, reading, learning 12 habits at once. And after 2 days, their brain starts a rebellion. Because identity changes slowly. Your brain hates sudden extremes. Real change happens when you repeatedly teach yourself, this is who we are now. That's why one hard thing a day is enough. One. Maybe it's 20 focused minutes of studying. Maybe it's going for a run. Maybe it's deleting the app that quietly steals your life every day. Small actions become identity evidence, and identity is powerful Because once your brain believes, I'm someone who does hard things, everything changes. You stop negotiating with yourself constantly. And honestly, the internal debate is exhausting. Should I do it? Maybe later. I'll start tomorrow. Your brain burns energy fighting itself all day. But once difficult actions become normal, life actually feels lighter. Still hard, but lighter. And there's one more thing nobody tells you. Doing hard things changes your relationship with yourself. Because every time you keep a promise to yourself, your self-respect grows quietly in the background. You begin trusting yourself again. And that feeling is powerful. Because the brain changes through repeated experience. Not your excuses, not your past. Repeated experience. Which means every difficult thing you do today is literally reshaping your future brain. Every workout, every focused session, every moment you resist distraction, you are teaching your brain what normal looks like. And eventually, the hard thing stops feeling hard. That's the goal. Not becoming someone who suffers constantly, but becoming someone whose comfort zone expanded. Someone who no longer panics at effort. Because almost every meaningful thing in life sits behind temporary discomfort. And the people who reach those things are usually not superhuman. They just trained their brain differently. So the next time your mind says, "This is uncomfortable," stop. Understand what's happening. Your brain is not protecting your potential. It's protecting your current identity. And if you keep obeying that voice forever, your life stays the same. But if you repeatedly choose difficulty, even in small moments, something incredible starts happening. The person you want to become slowly stops feeling imaginary. And one day, without realizing exactly when it happened, you become the kind of person who naturally does hard things. Not because life got easier, but because your brain finally learned that discomfort is not the enemy. It's the doorway.